Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SuddenlyNinja and welcome to a new episode of Indie Adventures. We're still playing Hand of Fate. Last episode we did the Jack of Dust, I believe. Let's see what the dealer has for us this episode. We will go story mode and we will select not the Jack of Dust, which we beat last episode, but the Jack of Bones, which unlocks 4 encounter cards and 4 equipment cards. So let's select him. I do believe our decks are in order. Yes, 18 out of 18. Very good. Save decks and begin game. Yes, please. We have selected the Jack of Bones. Start game. And the dealer will draw us a dungeon. We get an extra 2 of Skulls, 3 cards of those. And we get some food cards. Also a Traveling Tinker and a Traveling Healer, which is all very nice to have, of course. We'll let the Dungeon Master shuffle his cards and generate the dungeon for us. I am aware that there is a skip button in the lower right of the screen there, but I just like these animations. If you don't like them, I can skip them next time if you like. Right, there we go. First card we get is Goblins again. You've seen my last episode. I've explained why this card is a pain in my ass. These Goblins basically steal some of your supplies, either food or one of your items, maybe your weapon or your shield. And I always found it quite tricky to get them off my back and make sure they don't escape or get away with some of my stuff. Anyway, we're still going to try. They've spawned quite far away there, so we're going to have to hurry to get them off our backs. Okay, so they're coming our way. I like how the guy looked scared when I approached them right there. Let's see what kind of damage we can do now. Where's the other guy? I'm tempted to just focus on 2 of them and let the other one get away, but it's not really economic to do that. Let's see if I can beat these guys up. I don't really want to let them get away this early in the game, because it's going to cost you. I don't have a lot of food. I only have 8 food, so if they get away with half of my food, that leaves me with 4 food, and that is not a good... Oh no, they're summoning portals already. Oh, that isn't good. That one got away, but we can at least try and get this one. Avoid him getting away. He actually fell off the thing. I didn't even know that was a possibility. There we go. Nice slow motion ending. Only one of them got away like I expected. That is usually what happens, because I can only realistically focus on 2 of them and then one gets away. Anyway, there we go. We don't earn a token because I've already beaten that card, and you can only beat a card once. Next card we get is Mr. Lionel. This is actually one of my favorite cards because I usually get a nice gain out of this. It says, whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin. More goblins, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. Now, the last time I did this, a couple of times I did this, I simply asked him what he needs and he gave me a shield every time. I don't really know if that is supposed to happen every time, but I'm kind of tempted to just give him the bread from my plate right now, because we obviously can't give him 20 gold, and if we ignore him, I'm afraid that something bad will happen. I'm just gonna go with the bread. We have 9 food. I don't know if that's gonna affect our food much. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need, he says. He reaches behind your ear and pulls out a money bag heavy with coins. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. The dealer draws you 4 gold gain cards. So we got a lot of gold out of that. 25 and 30. And another 25, and the last one is 15, which brings us neatly up to 100 gold. Then before you can stop him with inhuman speed, because it's not human, he's a damn goblin, he snatches a pickled onion off of your plate and sprints out of the tavern door. I like that kind of detail. That's nice. Okay, so if you encounter a shop now, I'm pretty sure we can kind of spruce ourselves up, because we have 100 gold now. And that's stairs. Can we ignore the stairs? Yes, we can, because I really want to see what this card is, and I hope it's a shop. Nope, it's a river. Okay. Do we want to risk this? Yes. Attempt to cross the river. There's only 1 failure card, 2 success, and 1 huge success card over there. Let's hope that we don't pick the failure card. Let's see. It's a success. Okay. At least there's no ill gains there. We just got through it. It cost us a couple of food, but I'm okay with that. Let's take the stairs and have the Dungeon Master create a new level of the dungeon. This is fairly straightforward. There's only one path to go here. Traveling Tinker, exactly what I needed. Approach the shop. There we go. Let's see if we can spend that 100 gold we've just gained. Maybe trade it in for some armor or weapons. You hear some shuffling behind me. That's just my cat trying to get into a nice warm... I know. Just trying to get into a nice warm spot. Let's see what this guy has for sale. He has some medium armor, which I believe we started with already, but I'm not really sure. He has a mercenary contract. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. That's nice. And now my cat is walking on the thing. He's off. Thank you. There's an explorer's helmet. Reveals stairs encounters on entering a level and grants a gold bonus for revealing every encounter on a level. And there's Change of Rage, which I've never actually seen before. During combat, strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. I'm not really crazy about any of these. I mean, we have the potential of getting a lot of gold out of using the mercenary contract, and the rest is just kind of, you know, it does cost 40 gold. Let's go back and we can buy some more food. We're only at 4 food, so I think food is the priority over here. I think we can buy everything. Yes, we can. This is 11. Oh, you can actually... Okay, I thought the card would disappear once we bought it, but it seems that you can just buy it again. Let's see how much food. Okay, let's go back and buy ourselves the... the mercenary contract, please. We'll buy the mercenary contract and hopefully get some more gold out of that. And then we will just use our remaining 38 gold to buy food. There we go. I don't know the going rate for food, but 11... What's that? Dollars, I guess? $11 for 3 food. Kind of seems like a little steep. Yes, I'm sure I want to leave the shop. I don't know if there's if there is a going rate on food. I don't even know what a food is. I don't usually go to the shop to buy a food, but that's okay. We get Devil's Choice.
Though I admire his ilk,
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Now, I've had this card before, and it seems like if you pick one card, he purposely gives you the other 2 to fight. And that is a bitch. He does that on purpose. So I'm going to go with 3 of Dust because I'd rather fight 4 skulls than 3 2-tier Dust guys. I picked this one, and he says... since that is who you wish to fight, I think today I shall make your fight the others instead, just for fun. That is exactly what I was hoping for, you devils. Devil. I don't know what to call him. I don't want to curse on my channel, but there was a couple of words that came into my head right there. Let's load into the battle for the first proper battle of this episode, and we get to fight 4 skeleton men or skulls, as they are called in this game. The cards are going down. We, of course, need to activate our mercenary contract right from the start. So, there we go. We press 2. I pressed 2 already, but I don't see any gold falling out of these guys' pockets. Let's just beat them up a little bit. Ow. I missed that one. Nope, dodged it. Bam, that's one of them down. It's not working. My mercenary contract is not working, it seems. Do we need to pass 3 or 4 or 1 or 2? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now the mercenary contract is working, and now they're dropping gold. And of course, it only happens in the last 3 seconds of the game. We did decapitate that guy, though. I don't know if that's bonus gold. It is in my book. But let's try that again in the... if there's another combat scene, let's try that again. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cutting test. Have some treasure. Maybe next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws you 3 game cards, so at least we get a piece of equipment, which is some medium armor. I would love to wear the medium armor, because right now we're only wearing light armor, so that's a free piece of armor. We gain another 5 food and 15 health, which is basically going to bring us back up to 100. There we go. The next card is a Maze of Traps. I love this card because it poses virtually no danger, and it gets you a lot of rewards afterwards. It's basically like the card says. It is a maze of traps, and you just need to navigate your way through it successfully. And at the end, there is a big chest that has a lot of treasure. There we go. Let's spawn our character in. This place is not really dangerous if you know what you're doing. You just need to avoid those leaves on the left there because there's probably a trap in them. There's also more leaves of... Oh! Okay, and as I say that this is the most the easiest defeated of cards, I of course walk into the very first trap I see. These things are always a bitch to get through. For some reason I can't do them properly. There we go. Defeated that. Avoid the bushes. I see you now. You're not getting me a second time. We roll through there. And we wait for these things to spin correctly. Oh, almost got hung up on the torch there. And again, almost step into the bushes there. Let's roll over that again. And, of course, I roll right into a bush. Wow, I'm worse at this than I thought. Oh my god, I really need to start paying attention. Okay, nope. There we go. Wow, we're losing a lot of health for something that should be relatively easy. There we go, let's run through this. I believe you can just run through these things. Yes, there we go. Last of the things. And we reach the chest. Glimmering with gold. We only have 7 right now, but I hope that there's some health or some food in there. 3 game cards. 1 is a piece of equipment, which is Damocles. During combat, press 2 to throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. I think at this point in the dungeon that is going to offer us more than the mercenary contract can do, because I think we're not going to see another shop, and we're certainly not going to have time to fight through a bunch of cards with the mercenary contract active to gain any more gold. So yes, I think I'm going to use the Damocles card. We get another 25 gold anyway, and we get another piece of equipment, which is time heals during combat. Press 2 to twist time and return your health to its starting amount, which is actually a lot nicer than Damocles, I think. So we're gonna immediately replace Damocles with time heals. The trap lay dormant and you make your way back to safety. Okay, cool. I believe this is the last card, which is... No, it's not. It is stairs. Okay, we take the stairs up to the next level of this dungeon. And there is a switch at the end. Okay, that's good. Next card we come across is the Devil's Carnival. This is one of my favorite cards. It's actually quite innovative. I think that's a good word. I haven't actually beaten this card completely yet, which is why the dealer is now pulling out one of those tokens. And if we successfully complete this card, this token will go into our basket and will be added to our final wins, or our final gains, I should say, when we do defeat this dungeon. One day, just as dusk approaches, you reach a large country town. You'll reach a large county town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that once were brightly colored, but now are faded and tainted with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys past wonders and amazements, almost in a daze. There is something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest, forget the path that brought you to this place. Continue. This is actually, we have a failure and a huge failure card, and a success and a huge success card. So it's really going to be 50-50 with this. Again, I didn't pay any attention to where the cards were shuffled, so I'm just going to go with boop. And it's a failure card. Okay, that's going to cost us. A black cat darts out and weaves between your legs. Distracted, you take a wrong turn and wander down a darkened alley. The mysteries of the carnival await you. And there we go. We get another chance at this. Come on. Spot the card. Spot the card. I think it's the first one, but again, like I said in the previous episode, I'm not really sure if it's really realistic to follow a card with your eyes, because I don't know if the animation works that way. The first one is a huge failure. Of course it is. This is going to really cost us something bad, or we're not going to get that token. You feel parched and decide to enter one of the local taverns. The barkeeper gestures for you to sit down, and you do so with a vague sense of unease. A drink is placed in front of you, and you pick it up, then hesitate. The barkeep moves away to other customers, but seems to be watching you from the corner of his eye. You place the drink back down. Suddenly the door slams shut, and the patrons all rise from their places to face you. Great. The dealer draws you one monster card. We're going to have to fight 4 of dust, and these guys are 2 two-tiered enemies, so that means that they're a little bit tougher than the guys we encountered in the first episode. I think we're up for this. We've been through worse, and I hope this fight is not going to leave us losing too much health. Let's go there. What is that? I don't know what that did. Okay. Now, if things do get very bad, we can always just activate the time heals card by pressing 2, which will reset our health back to the starting position. Right now, I'm doing pretty well, although I say so myself. I'm beating these guys up nicely. He's dead. Roll to him. Finish him. Hack him to bit. I thought he was dead. He's not. Well, we're doing a pretty nice job of separating these guys, which is really what you want. And finish with the shield slam. I feel like that guy from 300, that king. Only I'm less naked for some reason. There we go. The Devil's Carnival. The dealer draws you 2 gain cards. There we go. We have 5 food, which is not really an issue at that point, and another 5 food. We're sitting nicely on 30 food, but I would like some more health. Some time later, you find yourself standing at the edge of a forest, the sound of the crowd behind you. Day is just dawning, but which day? Looking back, you see the ruined buildings of a country town, long since abandoned. He's going to put the token card back because we did a huge failure. Okay, now I hope there's some way we can regain some health. Wow, just as I say, some way to regain some health before we encounter the boss and we encounter a traveling healer. We have 32 gold, and I hope that this guy is going to be able to heal us up before we need to fight the, what was it, the boss, Jack of Bones? Yeah, the Jack of Bones. It sounds like one of those toys you buy at Toys R Us. New! The Jack of Bones! Twist the handle and out comes, you don't want to know. That almost rhymed. Okay, let's see. We can heal wounds, remove curses, sell items or buy food. Right now, I only want to heal my wounds, please, for $8. That is really good healthcare. Yes. See what that does. 80. Can we go again? Yes, we can. And let's do it one more time, but we'll get the cheaper one because we're not actually going to get 10 health. We're going to get 5 health. But at least that will bring us up to our full health. There we go. Let's leave the shop and see what the next card has in store. We're on 100 of 100 health, which is a nice situation to be in to inevitably encounter the boss. We get Bandit Attack. Now, this is a card I've never seen before. A group of bandits suddenly attacks you. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. This just seems like a standard battle. 2 of Dust. We should be easily getting through this, I think. Let's see what these guys have in store for us. There we go. We spawned in there. Oh, they're actually pretty far away. I do have to say that this game is... Whoa, that is a lot of traps. I instantly got hit there. See if we can divide our attention enough where we don't actually have to get hit by these guys. Like I was saying, I do like that this game is so very pretty. There we go. Shot to the gut. The environments you fight in are so incredibly nice and well done that is a big part of the game for me. Is 1, I don't even have to fight by doing dice rolls. I can do it all live here. And 2, the arenas that they have you fighting in are actually pretty nice. Now, for defeating those 2 bandits, we gain another 3 food, which is basically useless at this point because I expect that one of these 2 cards is going to be the Jack of Bones. But which one? Let's start with the left one. There we go. And it is the Jack of Bones. Okay, so we'll leave the other card to be there. We're not going to know what's in there. We'll be fighting the Jack of Skulls. It said the Jack of Skulls. The card says the Jack of Bones. I don't really know what that's about. This game is still in early access, I believe, so it is subject to a lot of change over the course of development. It is something you should really keep in mind when you're watching this. There he is, the Jack of Bones. Now again, I think a sound strategy in this would be to dispose of his allies first, as a way to reduce... Oh, that guy just shot me in the face. As a way to reduce some of the flak we're going to get. And roll. Oh, he still shot me. Roll again. Come on. Ooh, this guy's hot on my tail. There we go. Slam on this guy. He keeps shooting me with that rifle of his. That's him gone. Okay, there we go. This guy is also a ranged attacker. There we go. We're actually doing pretty nice here. Oh, dodged that one. That was a good dodge. And that's one of those guys finished. Is that the actual boss? I'm now confused over who's the boss. Oh wait, I think I know what's going on. I think this boss actually has the ability to resurrect the fallen minions. This is just one big clickfest right now. I really want to get through this guy as fast as I can. Like I said, we can always just press 2 to activate our Time Heals card. There we go, that's finished. And now let's finish off his goons. We didn't even need to use the card there. And that is the end of the Jack of Bones. Now I don't think, just in the previous episode, I don't think we're going to gain any extra cards here because, like I said, I've already defeated this guy in an earlier playthrough. But it's still nice to just go through that again. Yeah, we're going to get the goblet again, but I've already gotten that. We're still at the first tier. The last... ooh, that was really quick. The last person to defeat is the Queen of Dust, which I have also already defeated. But we're just going to go through that in the next episode for completion's sake. Thank you very much for watching this episode. The next episode will be up somewhere next week. I'm not really sure how I'm going to spread these episodes out, but be sure to keep watching, and thank you very much for joining me again. Bye-bye.